noob here. Today we kind of did a thing, or I should say I did a thing, and my wife went along with it. We went out to my daughter's house and picked up picked up some eggs. She has quite a few chickens out there at her little farm, and she gives us eggs from every now and then, or sometimes we pay for them, not very often. So I asked for some fresh ones just wanted to see if we could hatch some out. She's never hatched any of her eggs. She's never let her hens set on them long enough, and it's been years and years and years since I've tried chickens. And since we got that lot next door and got it fenced in, this just seemed like a good use for it. Have some nice fresh eggs, and possibly even meat down the line if we get things get so expensive that you can't buy chicken anymore. Maybe we'll raise some more chickens. I don't really look forward to doing that for that particular reason, and neither does my wife, but we'll do it if we have to. So we got a dozen eggs from her. Built this little basket. Put the eggs in there. Put a little temperature gauge in there, which I'll show you in a second. And that is the original light bulb off of her tortoise tank. Actually, it's a 50-watt heat lamp, and it makes the center of the eggs run at 100 degrees. So I'm thinking it will work, and we will keep you updated after I get them candled and figure out what's what. If we actually have good viability, the eggs are fertile. As you can see, the cat looks on with anticipation of having some chicks to chase and eat. You're not going to get them, Jax. And there's my wife's little tortoise, Stella there. She's still small, but she is growing. She's up to 10 ounces as of today. And of course the fish are still here. So that's what we got going on right now. Now, why we put the X's on there was so I would know what position they were in when I go to turn them. And we've only been turning them twice a day. I know most people suggest about 3 times a day, but under the circumstances, that's about all we can do. Temperature right in the center stays at about 100 degrees, just a little, and the ones to the outside are probably around 98 or so. So I'm hoping it'll be good enough. Only thing was, it had the slats on the bottom, so we put a lid off a small tote in the bottom, turned it upside down, so it works as a catch-all. Catches the hay we have in there. What kind of hay is that, babe?
Timothy hay.
Yeah, Timothy hay.
Behind you.
Yeah. Right here. We put Timothy hay in there. Anyway, I take that funnel right there, and I put it on it and put it down in there, and I can fill that little lid with water, although the hay is kind of setting in it. Now this is pretty much a dry hatch run. I just let it do its natural thing for the first 18 days. This is day 20. I don't guess it'll be officially day 21 until tonight, because we did put these in here about 8 o'clock in the evening. So day 21 starts tonight. We are down to 8 of the original 12 at day 11. I candled them, and we had 4 that weren't fertile. My daughter had warned me those might not be fertile. Because she'd never seen those. So I'm hoping later on I might be able to get a couple of videos of some pipping going on. We're been in lockdown since day 18. So in lieu of an incubator, I hope this works. I swear when I was a kid and we had chickens, I used to hatch some eggs with just a light bulb. I need to call my mom and ask her if I actually did that. I remember myself doing it. Good morning, guys. We are halfway through day 21. Last night I seen Pip before I went to bed, and about 3 o'clock this morning I'd seen on my little camera I put in there that she was out of the egg. It was a quick hatcher. From Pip to finish was probably only 4 hours maybe, and she's just she seems absolutely fine. Still a little wet. When I looked at the eggs this morning, there's a couple in there that I'm pretty sure have stopped developing like they should, but there's 3 that I see beaks and feet and kicking going on, so maybe we'll get some pippage later on today and get these other guys hatched out. I will update when it happens, or if it happens. Fingers crossed. So, can you raise chicks under a heat lamp? Well, yes you can. Yes and no. So I started with 12. 4 were unfertile. And out of the 8 that was left, we got 4 hatching. Now there are 5 in here. One of these does not belong. Furry feet and all. When the first one was born, I didn't think any of the other eggs were going to make it, so I went out that evening and bought him a partner who turns out to be a much bigger chick. And I think this was the first one born, and this was second, third, and there were 2 days in between these and a third day before this one was born. And he's a little runt that we didn't think was going to make it, but he is just feisty as can be. And he should be pure buff.
No.
Buff Orpington.
No.
And he's just a little fuzzball. Everybody else is already getting their wing feathers in. It's been 1 week. It's been a week since they hatched out. And they are growing fast. Anyway, so that's the end of our little experiment. I don't know that I'll be doing this again. My wife is shaking her head no. Next time our hens will just have to hatch them out themselves if they want some babies. But it was still a fun experience, even though it was only a 25% success. My wife is, or I said my wife, my daughter is very excited because she's never hatched any of her eggs before. And now the noob has managed to. So you guys give us a like if you like the video. Subscribe to our channel. And we'll see you on the next video.
Okay, get them off my couch because they're pooping.
Noob out.